Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so today I'm going to be essentially testing out Thancred in Arena, kind of the same way I did with Warrior of Light, just to kind of bring him back in and to test his viability for all of you who have Thancred at 120, and to see how he holds up against kind of a different array of teams. So I'll definitely fight a dark team, preferably a team with Leela and Anima. I'm going to try and fight hopefully some Astrius and Titus with his with his Master Ability 2 teams, hopefully Fire Eldyra. My rank is not super high, it's like in the low 3000s. Keep in mind that I am doing a lot of different comp testing, so I don't win a lot of fights, or I mean, you know, when I'm trying different compositions like this, like, you know, I could just build like a mono lightning team and just like look for the mono water teams and just win every single fight, but that's not what I'm trying to do. So with that in mind, let's get into it. Let's look at Thancred. Okay, so Thancred is, I've done so far one round of fights with him, so he's definitely pretty tanky, he's pretty strong. I really like Thancred as a character. I got Thancred at the very beginning of the game. I wasn't able to get him 99 like some of the people who originally got him way back in the day, but I did get him 89 off the bat, and I've always liked Thancred as a character. My opinion so far is that he doesn't seem to quite hold up as well as Lucio. I think Lucio has more of a well-rounded kit, but still Thancred is quite a little bit of a powerhouse. So his HP almost 11.5k, agility 95, luck over 400, dex almost there, attack almost 1500, his defense 22, spirit 18. Then going into his resistances, super good all across the board. 30% slash resist, 15% magic, 35% missile, 45% strike, 5% pierce, 15% dark. So he's super defensive. Basically, I want him to get re-raised from Yuna and to just to get out into the battlefield. If he had innate hate built into his kit, which I think he really needs, it would be awesome. Unfortunately, he does not. So we're just going to have to make do. For the TMR, I'm running Bells with the HP and attack set bonuses, along with all 12 passives. Pretty built. Going into Yuna, Yuna is the same setup as yesterday with one difference. I switched her off Moshri's TMR to Joom's TMR. For all of you who have been following, Yuna's issue is that you want her to put re-raise on a different unit because you want her to hang back, but then what happens, especially with this formation, is that since there's no hate, they're going to target the healer as soon as they can, and you really want Yuna to survive the first hit that she takes. If she's getting one shot, it's tough to make the composition work. So what I've done is I'm running Swiftwind Mantle for the buff that it gives, along with agility and defense stones. I have 11 passives on it, so it's looking pretty good. I did turn off nimble movement, which normally I have on. On this map, it's not necessary, and it prevents her from getting off this buff. I haven't actually got to the point where I can test this buff to see if she's still able to survive hits, but we will see. Her stats are looking pretty solid across the board. Resistances, not so bad. Slash could be higher, but all in all, pretty good. Lastly, we have Elena, who is just an absolute powerhouse right now. 8k HP, over 1800 magic, agility 106, dex in the upper 300s, luck almost 450. Her defense and spirit are pretty good, along with her resistances are also pretty good, along with having 10% dark resist. So this build is more catered to fighting against dark, but today I'm going to just be having fun and fighting a different array of teams just to kind of showcase Thancred, showcase Yuna, just to see how well they do. So let's get into it. Alright, so here we have Earth. That's Yin Yang, Fire, Earth. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, that's a full mono Earth. Here we have Titus. Alright, let's go for this. We have Titus. The stats are really good. 3120 on the right side. So they're at over 5k total stats. Titus has his new master ability out. Definitely interested in seeing how that goes. All right, let's do it. Oh, I did want to add that in the video that I did yesterday with Valifor for Elena, I didn't understand that the magic attack resist piercing rate did not affect her normal abilities. So I apologize to you guys for that. I had a few great people in the comments let me know that it would really only affect her unevadable pain, I think, her guaranteed hit, and her Kododama wielder subjob. So I guess that means that Light needs a slash attack resist piercing card for that to affect Elena. I thought that since it was magic and all of her abilities are essentially magic, it would work, but I guess I was wrong. So that means that as soon as that card comes out for Light, Elena is going to be insane. So I'll be waiting for whatever that card is in the future. Alright, so Thancred popped bells. He's got re-raise. Elena's looking good with... Okay, so Thancred looking pretty freaking tanky right there against Titus. Astrius gonna run out. We have Elena going for Astrius. She drops him in a single blow. Ildira's gonna run out. She's gonna hit Thancred. Wow. As you can see, he's looking exceptionally tanky right now against this water team. Yuna just drops Titus in a single hit, and Thancred does the same for Ildira. That was very fast. I thought that that was going to be way more of a fight than that was, but apparently this team counters that team pretty well. All right, so we are 1-0 right now. Thancred was looking actually great right there, which is awesome. Okay, so let's get in a second battle. We've done water. Let's find something different. Here we have lightning. Let's go for lightning. I haven't fought Esther in a while. This is Charlotte, Cloud, Esther, a very traditional mono lightning comp. Charlotte is going to counter Elena pretty well, depending on the Charlotte build. You know, I think it's actually pretty rare that you have someone build Charlotte full board for magic resist. Normally they're trying to like split her half and half. So if it did split her, I don't know. I'm actually really curious how this is going to go. We have Cloud and Esther in the back. Esther's always scary. Like she's a force no matter where she goes, whether she's with a mono team, whether she's by herself. When she is with a mono team, she's real scary. So we'll see if Thancred can hold up to her. Okay, so now she's got Noctis's TMR. She's going to have Protect. Hopefully Elena can eat through her. She kicks it off with Drain Evocation. Okay, so we have Yuna using the Swiftwind defense. She hasn't taken a hit yet, so we haven't been able to see. Okay, Charlotte coming out with her Limit Break, so she's going to get super buffed in a second here. Wow, that did a lot. Yuna going for the heal. Elena goes down. I feel like Elena's about to go down for good right here. Okay, Lightning looking very strong. Yuna's heal is going to luckily hit Thancred. Wow, this team is fast. Holy. Alright, we'll see what Thancred can do right here. He goes Blasting Zone, and we are just getting trounced by this team. Thancred goes down, and Cloud is going to take out Yuna. Oof. Lightning looking very strong right there. Thancred, tanky, but not tanky enough. Alright, so we are 1-1 right now. Able to basically take down water no problem, and then lightning basically did the same thing back to us. Okay, that was pretty brutal, honestly. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have wind, yin yang. Ooh, mono ice. That's definitely looks like an interesting one. Here, okay, this looks like a great team. That's a good option. We'll see if this has Fire Ildira. It does not. See if there's any Fire Ildiras here. Oh, there is one. Haha, 115. Okay, well, you know what? It's 115, but I have not fought this character yet, and I'm super curious. Let's look at the base stats here. Okay, level 115, 7.4 KHP, 98 agility, really good dexterity, luck is pretty high, attack 1470. Okay. I don't know. Defense 11, spirit 12, resistances. Wow, resistance is not bad at all. Okay, so that's pretty good. Alright, well, let's go for it. Keep in mind, Fire Ildira is 115, so it's not a full accurate test, but I have not fought this character yet, and I'm very curious to see, you know, how she plays, how the AI is, what type of abilities she uses. This is one of those characters that I really, you know, didn't have a super big interest in, so I didn't really do so much research on her. But it's always fun fighting different characters in the game, so I can't pass this opportunity up. Alright, so Thancred's going to pop bells, he's going to run out. Terra gets the re-raise off. Okay, so this team is well built. Megamont looking good. Thancred gets the re-raise. Elena's going to get Helena's barrier. Yuna's going to cast Swiftwind Defense. Okay, so it looks like she's raising evasion. I'm not really sure. None of her cards, I think, are built for evasion. Okay, Elena looking pretty strong right off the bat. Mont is going to come in. See what she does here. Okay, that's her Archer sub-job with Barrage. Although she's probably out of AP now. Ooh, Terra proccing Elena onto Courage. Elena's going to run out, use her Limit Break. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to take down everybody. Ooh, except for Megamont, looking quite tanky as usual. Terra's going to get the re-raise. Yuna's going to throw the heal. Elena nearly back to full. Megamont goes for Thancred, who's still holding on. He goes for Terra, the only threat left. And Elena's going to take down Megamont. Alright, so the team did pretty good. I feel like Mont and Terra held up more on their end than Fire Ildira, but then again, she is only 115. Although we did see Astrius at 115, who is just an absolute monster. So we do know that characters at 115 can be pretty crazy. Okay, I think it's about time we find a good dark team. No. I know I said dark. Alright, here we go. This is the team right here, Larock. Okay. Whew, I don't know. This is going to be tricky. Thancred, I really like Thancred. I really like Super Belied as a skill. It's just, you can tell that his kit is really kind of old school. Like, you can tell it came from the beginning of the game. Doesn't have any of the fancy bells and whistles that a ton of the newer characters have, where they have all kinds of special abilities like that, where he puts AoE Protect plus Barrier. You know, his buffs are like solo cast Regan and like solo cast defense up. So, plus his attack abilities. I mean, with his master ability too, he definitely got some love, but the fact that they haven't given Thancred a limit break this far into the game, and the fact that he's 100 cost, I don't know. He deserves a limit break. They should give it to him, and it should be freaking awesome. Okay, so Joker going for the hit on Elena. She was able to tank it decently well. Thancred throws Super Belied. Okay, so we're going to have to take hits from Leela and Helena coming up, and then hopefully we can survive them. Okay, looking good so far. Elena's going to run out. Ooh, she's able to take down Helena. Okay, that was pretty clutch. Leela is going to cast Bells. That's an interesting choice. Joker takes down Elena. She procs her Courage. Yuna's going to come in for the heal. Thancred's going to take down Joker, but now they're both paired up. Oh, Elena did get to run out. Ooh, we'll see what happens here. Elena's going to go down. Okay, so it's going to be Thancred and Yuna versus Dark Leela. Oh, and he one-shots her. Oh, she could have used her courage buff, but instead she used bells, and she didn't even get the chance to use the AP. Okay, so looking pretty good right there. I mean, we were able to take down. That was a really, I would say, you know, pretty strong. Oi, sorry about that. So, I actually had just chosen the raddest battle for that, and my wife called me literally in the middle of the video, which drops it. Alright, so I am going to come back. There is one battle left. So I just re-upped my orbs, and I'm going to do a few more fights now since that happened. I fought a Elena Locke Dark Leela team that I was pretty sure I was going to lose against, and I ended up winning, and it was a dope comeback. Yuna came in clutch. I wish I had it, but I do not, so we're going to do a few more just to see how it goes. So hopefully we'll find something here. A 77 Fire Eldyra is not good enough. So let's see what we got. Jaden. We haven't fought Wind. Here we have, oh, this looks pretty interesting actually. Here we have Elena, June. Pretty good stats. Yeah, let's try this. And hopefully we will find some more cool teams. I think I'll probably do 3 fights depending on how we're doing. But so far we are 3-1. So Thancred's holding up pretty well. I think against a super strong team, he's going to definitely struggle. But so far against the teams we're fighting, he's doing not so bad. So definitely holding up on his end.
We won't forget those who make others suffer. Let's go, partner. We won't forgive those who make others
I can't wait till I can build another set of HP stones so that I can get Elena over 9k HP. I don't think I've seen a single Elena in the game break 9k HP, and so I am beyond stoked to make that happen. Okay, so Thancred's going to get the re-raise. Elena uses Aurora of Blessings there. That's actually a really good buff for fighting this team. Yuna's going to throw Swift Wind Defense. By the way, in that last fight that I don't have a video for, Swift Wind Defense did work. It did make Yuna not one-shottable, and she came in so clutch with the quick cast Unevadable Pain. It was awesome. Okay, so Elena coming in here with the Limit Break. Oh, and she does manage to knock Elena out. Elena's going to run over. She's going to use Vanish Gut Blade. Almost able to take down Elena. Oh, and Elena goes down. Okay, this is going to be an uphill fight from here. Plus, June throws the 50% physical defense. Or barrier right there. Oh, this is probably going to go off. Okay, sweet. Elena's back in the game. That speed coming in handy right there. She throws Banish Gut Blade. Almost takes down June. Ooh, and it looks like Swift Wind Defense wore off before that hit. Okay, and Thancred coming in pretty good right there. Okay, down to 2600 in rank. We are officially 4-1. Let's see what else we can do with this. I think at this point we might as well do all 4 of the battles. Pretty bummed that I didn't get that last one, but it is what it is. So let's just have fun with what we got left. It looks like as we get higher in the ranks, the fights will just hopefully get harder. So we can really start to test. Okay. Here's a full... This team looks pretty awesome. We haven't fought in Mono Ice in a minute. It does not have Velis, though. What else we got? Any Fire Eldyras? Any 120 Fire Eldyras? No, we're not seeing them. Here's a Velis team. Alright, well this one, that's actually pretty high magic stat, holy cow. Let's try this. We haven't fought a Mono Ice team in a minute. Okay, well, high magic resist. Elena should hold up pretty good. Thancred, I think he's more geared towards physical and slash than magic. So they're probably going to do a good amount. Velis, in my opinion, is not, he doesn't deal out a ton of damage, at least in the compositions that I've seen him in. But he is a great support, if not the best support in the game. He's amazing. Alright, Thancred throwing the Revitalize there. We're going to have Valentine Salire coming in with the Chi Barrier. And Freyevia. I am slowly building Freyevia. I think I just got her 115. So I'm super stoked. I am pretty confident that Squall is going to be ice when he comes out. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I really haven't run much ice teams. I do have Velis 115. Hopefully in not too much time he should be 120. And then if Squall does turn out to be ice, I'll at least have those two to pair. And it does look like Snow was looking pretty good on JP, from what I've heard. And then there's always Agrius, but I didn't get Agrius. Wow, Freyevia looking very tanky right there. We'll see how Thancred does. Also looking quite tanky. Here we have Salire coming in. We're going to get the full heal. Oh, this team is looking so good. Okay, so Elena throwing Banishka Blade. They do finally manage to take down Valentine Slater. She does have re-raise. Wow, this is such a good team. Okay, we have Thancred, full-on blasting zone, able to take her down a second time. Okay, so now we're going to be putting Velis on the ropes a little bit. He's just going to be healing every turn. And Freyevia is not so much of a damage dealer, so we'll see how this goes. She goes back, casts Knight's Blessing. Just like I thought, Velis is going to be chain healing, but we'll see if he can keep up with the damage. Now Yuna even switching from defense to offense. Freyevia looking very, very tanky though. I mean, let's be real, like, she's looking phenomenal. Like, this is probably one of the best tanks I've seen in the last, 3 days, including Jooms. I guess I haven't fought Celis too much, but that was really good. Props to whoever's team that was. Great ice team, one of the best I've fought in a while. Okay. We got 3 battles left. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we can find a 120 Fire Eldyra. We have not found one so far. We have fought water. We won. 81. You're killing me. Alright. Is this it? Dang it. What else we got? Ooh, that looks interesting. Oh, Whisper. Haven't fought her in a while. That's a Leela without Anima. Low level Leela. Okay, let's try this because I was going to make an Engelbert video. I think the next video I do is going to be Astrius, Celis, Titus. To test that out. I haven't tested out Titus with his Master Ability 2 yet. I'm looking forward to that. So I was going to potentially do another light video, but I've been doing light comps for, at least 4 or 5 days now, and I think I'm going to dive back into some other elements, definitely starting with water. I want to try out Titus. I love Titus. When he came out, I built him and I used him for a long while. I thought he was a great character. So to be able to get the opportunity to use him again, I'm looking forward to it. But Thancred holding up pretty good so far. I mean, we've only lost 1 fight. Granted, we got our asses kicked in that fight horrendously, terribly, just beaten into the ground by that Lightning team. But all in all, it's looking pretty good. Wow, this Engelbert has almost 15k HP. That's freaking crazy. He's going to be a monstrous wall. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is literally Thancred versus Engelbert right now. Okay, Elena looking pretty good. Thancred gets the heal from Yuna. Engelbert's going to run out. Does a decent amount of damage. We'll see what Thancred does right here. Elena dodges. She's going to use her limit break. Ooh, I don't know if Thancred's going to survive this. We'll see how it goes. He does survive. Both of them survive. Oh, Locke's going to come in with the AoE hit. They're both going to go down. Okay, so Courage is gone. Re-raise is gone. Everything is now. Hopefully... Oh, they both have Courage. And the dodges. It's an Engelbert evasion team. Okay, Thancred is down. Locke's going to take down Elena. Oh, this is brutal. And Engelbert throws Taunting Blade. We haven't even gotten him through his first Courage. And unfortunately, Yuna goes for the full life on Thancred instead of Elena. Not sure how the AI prioritizes full life in that situation. In my opinion, she should use the full life on the character that has the highest chance of receiving it. There's always the chance there that Yuna was not close enough to Elena to use the full life. But at the end of the day, we did lose. That's our second loss out of 8 battles so far. Okay, so we are 6-2. Okay, Leela, but no Anima card. That is an interesting team. A bunch of fire teams starting to show up again, but not seeing any of these fire Ildiras. Okay. Okay. Oh, that would be so fun, that team. Okay, well, it doesn't really look like there's too much stuff. This is Dark Leela without Anima. That's the same team we just fought. Let's go for this team right here. It is Dark Leela without Anima. It'll be an interesting battle. I believe we already beat Mono Dark with this composition and with Dark Leela having Anima. So, at least in that regard, Thancred is holding up. We'll see how it goes. We got 2 battles left. Hopefully, if we cross our fingers in our last fight, we'll find a 120 Fire Ildira. The only chance of that happening is if we beat this team and we move up further in the ranking system, so we get a whole new batch of players. So let's hope that Thancred can hold down in this fight so that we have the opportunity of fighting a 120 Fire Ildira. Yuna getting off the re-raise. Elena's going to use her barrier. Yuna uses her own defensive buff. Elena looking pretty tanky right there. Not sure why Dark Leela skipped Thancred, even though he was next in the line. Oh, and Elena takes her down in one shot. That was super good. Okay, so Helena gonna use her limit break. Elena is actually a lot more tanky to magic than Thancred is. Okay, so Elena falls. She already used Courage. Thancred coming in. Yuna's gonna run out. She's gonna try and get that full life off, but the cast time is killing her right now. Literally, it's gonna kill her. Oh, brutal. Can Thancred survive this? Okay, so it's all on Thancred right now. We wanted a showcase for him. This is it. The comeback of a lifetime. He does have re-raise. Oh, and he's barely hanging on. and he does it. Thancred manages to take down Joker and Helena. Let's go. Okay, so we did what we needed to do. We have a whole new batch of 30 people. Hopefully, we will find a 120 Fire Eldyra so that we can fully test it out. So we'll see where it goes. Looks like my Wi-Fi is a little slow today. Okay. Kirasaki. And it does not look like there's a single fire team except for that one. Okay, well, we have not fought Earth yet. We have fought Water. Wow, there's a lot of not really built teams here. We just fought Dark. Alright, let's do this. Let's go for another Lightning team. Maybe we'll get a little redemption from that first battle. We got Resnick, Cloud, and Ibarra. So Esther is not there. So we do have somewhat of a chance. I think Esther basically eats everyone alive that she meets. But let's see how this goes.
We won't forget those who make harder suffer. Let's go, partner.
Okay, Thancred gonna get the re-raise off. Cloud is gonna throw Revitalize. Thancred's gonna run up the side. Thunder Flash Accident. Oh, that's Renan's TMR. That's actually a really sick one. I really like TMRs that have haste. I wish I had Kane's TMR. That thing is awesome. Unfortunately, I do not. Okay, we'll see how this Resnick is built. Yuna throwing June's TMR. Cloud's going to come out. He kicks it off with Ascension. Elena manages to survive. Ibarra's going to throw the barrier. Thancred gets his shield off. Alright, now what is Resnick going to do? She's going to attack Thancred. Elena's going to go for Cloud. She doesn't manage to take him down. She's going to get the heal from Yuna. But now we're going to have to take two powerhouse blows. Okay, the first is from Cloud, the second's from Ibarra. That really hurt. Okay, so we'll see what Thancred does right here. He does manage to take down Cloud. Now the question is, can Elena... Oh, whoa, that was so lucky. Not gonna lie, that was so lucky. The double dodge. I mean, Thancred does have Rob's VC on in his sub-slot, so he does have some evasion. So that was that right there, but wow. Okay, so it does look like we might get our redemption against Lightning, and we do. Okay, guys, so that's 10 battles with Thancred. We won 8, we lost 2. You know, he's still definitely a great character. I love Thancred. His design is awesome. I love Gunblades. I always love Gunblades. But as you can see, he definitely struggles a little bit in certain situations. And for crying out loud, Gumi, will you give us a limit break for Thancred? Someone should make a petition for having Gumi add a limit break for Thancred. There's no way that he's a 100 cost unit and does not have a limit break. It's absurd in my opinion. So yeah, I think that Thancred needs some love in that regard. And if they did that, they could make it awesome. You know, some kind of super big AoE that gives him re-raise and courage at the same time. I wouldn't be complaining about that. But yeah, that being said, I want to thank all of you guys for being here. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone who comments and lets me know and helps me learn more about this game, which helps me ultimately have more fun with this game, which is why I'm here in the first place. So that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and peace.